Welcome everyone to my fishing channel. I'm Tony Castrovinci and I'm thrilled to have you here. In this video, I'm going to share 15 essential tips to dramatically improve your chances of success on the water. Now, let's get started. Every angler needs the right gear. First up, your rod and reel. A spinning combo is great for beginners. Look for a medium action rod around 6 to 7 feet. Monofilament line is a good all-around choice. Finally, hooks and sinkers. Select the right size and type. Now that you've got your gear sorted, let's move on to selecting the right bait. Live bait, such as worms, minnows, or crickets, is always a good choice as it mimics the natural prey of many fish. But don't discount artificial lures. Lures come in a dazzling array of colors, shapes, and sizes, designed to mimic the appearance and movement of baitfish. Remember, the best bait is often dictated by the specific species you're targeting. So do a little research on the feeding habits of the fish in your local waters. Timing is everything, and fishing is no exception. Fish are most active during certain periods of the day when they are actively feeding. One of the prime times to fish is dawn and dusk. Overcast days or days with a slight drizzle can be surprisingly productive. The best times to fish can vary depending on your location, the species you're targeting, and the season. Pay attention to local fishing reports and experiment to see what works best in your area. To excel at fishing, think like your quarry. Fish are cold-blooded, so their activity is influenced by water temperature. In colder water, fish are lethargic. In warmer water, they're active feeders. Fish seek out structures like logs, rocks, and weed beds. Target these areas to increase your chances of finding fish. Choosing the right location and understanding water conditions are crucial for successful fishing. Fish gather where food, shelter, and water conditions are optimal. Look for structure like drop-offs, weed beds, or submerged timber. Water temperature affects fish location. Use a thermometer or fishing reports to find the ideal temperature. Casting accuracy is essential for presenting your bait effectively. The most common technique is the overhead cast. Hold the rod with your thumb on the reel spool. Release the line at a 45-degree angle. Practice in an open area. Practice makes perfect. Fishing, like life, is a test of patience and persistence. Remain patient, persistent, and adaptable. Change your bait, try a different location, or adjust your technique. Embrace the challenges and never give up. In today's fishing world, fish finders are indispensable tools. They use sonar to show the underwater world, emitting sound waves which bounce off objects like fish. The device displays these echoes, giving valuable insights. Use it to find fishing spots and fish depth. Choose a model that fits your needs. Weather plays a crucial role in fish behavior and your fishing success. Learn to read weather patterns to make informed fishing decisions. Barometric pressure is key. Fish are sensitive to pressure changes. Wind affects fishing conditions. A light breeze creates ripples, making fish less likely to see you. Strong winds push bait fish into shallower water, concentrating predatory fish. Water temperature affects fish metabolism. Fish are incredibly sensitive creatures, easily spooked by noise and movement. To increase your chances of success, it's essential to minimize disturbances and approach your fishing spot with stealth and silence. Avoid making loud noises or sudden movements that could alarm the fish. Remember, the less disturbance you create, the more likely fish are to remain in the area and be receptive to your offerings. Fishing is often seen as a solitary pursuit, but it doesn't have to be. Joining a local fishing club or online community can provide numerous benefits, including the opportunity to learn from experienced anglers and discover new fishing spots. Fishing clubs often organize tournaments, outings, and social events, providing a great way to meet fellow anglers. Online fishing communities and forums are another excellent resource for connecting with other anglers and getting advice. As anglers, we must protect and preserve our fisheries for future generations. Practicing catch and release ensures healthy fish populations. Handle fish with care and minimize time out of water. Return fish quickly, reviving it if necessary. Handling and unhooking fish properly is essential for both the fish's well-being and your own safety. When unhooking a fish, use needle nose pliers or a dehooker to remove the hook quickly and efficiently. If the hook is deeply embedded, it's best to cut the line as close to the hook as possible and release the fish with the hook still in place. If you plan to release the fish, minimize the amount of time it spends out of the water. Support its weight with both hands and avoid squeezing its gills or eyes. Accelerate your learning curve by learning from experienced anglers. They possess invaluable knowledge and insights. Ask questions, seek advice, and observe their techniques. Many are willing to share their passion and knowledge. Learn from them to avoid pitfalls and become a skilled angler. Safety should always be a top priority when fishing. Always wear a life jacket, especially when fishing from a boat or in rough water conditions. Familiarize yourself with the fishing regulations in your area, including size limits, catch limits, and any restricted fishing zones. Respect private property and obtain permission before fishing on private land or waters. Dispose of fishing line and other trash responsibly, and leave your fishing spot cleaner than you found it. Well, there you have it, folks. Those are my 15 essential tips to help beginners catch more fish. Share your own fishing tips, favorite lures, or any memorable fishing stories in the comments below. Until next time, tight lines and happy fishing.